back in the TV studio here at the UEG Week in Barcelona, and with me is Arjan Bredenoord from the Netherlands. Welcome. You are a consultant gastroenterologist at the Department of Gastroenterology and Hepatology at the Academic Medical Center in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and you have been awarded the UEG Activity Grant for development of your project, what was the guideline for achalasia. And this guideline is almost ready, is it? And
yes, it is. We hope to submit it this week, actually.
This week?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
It took us exactly 1 year.
That's pretty much accomplishment, isn't it? Very good. And tell us a little bit more about it. What is so important about this new guideline?
Yeah, so actually it's a new guideline, but it's also the only European guideline on achalasia. There was no European guideline. And as you may know, it is a rare disease, but has a profound effect on people's quality of life. And there were a lot of new developments in the past years in the diagnostic and therapeutic field. So there was really a need for a guideline.
Now, your application was successful. So you're the right one to talk to. What would you say should other people keep in mind when they want to apply for such a grant?
Yeah, so I think what we did is we have a broad support. We gained broad support from the several member societies, and they all presented representatives for these societies. So we had an international multidisciplinary team. And other things where we had realistic timelines and a realistic budget. So that all worked.
How did you organize the steering of such a project? It's not easy, I mean. Yeah,
so I was the lead applicant, and I worked very closely together with the coordinator of the project, which was a junior scientist in my group, Renske Oude-Nijhuis. And she made sure all the experts adhered to the deadlines. She helped them search the literature, make the tables, copy-paste all their different contributions into one document. So the collaboration was very important.
Did you define certain hours of the day to work on this project, or how did you organize yourself?
No, so it works in a way that you work when the work is there. And sometimes you'll have the time, and sometimes you'll have to find the time.
And in what way do you think will this new and first guideline on achalasia change the lives of people suffering from this disease?
Yeah, so there are some clear findings, which is that basically all the treatments of achalasia that are there, so Botox, Heller, POEM, pneumatic dilation, they all have efficacy, they're all safe, but there's differences in effects, of course, and you should tailor the treatment to the patient characteristics, the patient preferences, and of course based on local expertise. That's important. Another important factor is that because of the guideline process, we realized where the lacks in knowledge were, and where we should focus our future research on.
Do you have any plans to disseminate this guideline throughout Europe? Which is, I guess, a crucial task, isn't it?
Yes, no, that's very important. If no one reads it, the work is for nothing.
Yeah.
So we're obviously UEG is going to place it in the guideline repository. We're going to submit the work this week to the UEG journal, where it hopefully will be accepted. And our aim is to work with social media as well to get it well known. And just to give you an idea, when we had the guideline voting day, we posted on that event on LinkedIn, and that was liked by over 50 people, and more than 4,000 people read the post. So I think there's good possibilities there.
Sounds very reasonable. Thank you very much for coming by, Arjan, and all the best to your guideline.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.